I'm sitting in 9B. The congressman is 5 rows up and across the aisle in 4C. We're headed for the nation's capital, and not long after we're airborne, they tell us we're free to use our approved electronic devices. So I get my laptop out, and up in 4C, meanwhile, I notice the congressman is reading a Kindle. I say it's a Kindle. Maybe it's a different brand from 5 rows away. I can't be sure. But it's definitely an electronic reader, and he's definitely reading electronically. Maybe he's checking out some brand new plan to balance the budget, rescue the healthcare system, keep us safe from terrorists, and lose those unsightly extra pounds, all without raising anyone's taxes. Read on, Congressman, read on. Anyway, the time goes by and we're getting closer to Washington, and then they make the announcement that it's time to turn off all those electronic devices. If it's a watch or a pacemaker or an electric oxygen machine, the pilot says, that's fine. Otherwise, you have to turn it off. Sounds reasonable. That's to keep the devices from possibly interfering with the plane's navigation system during takeoffs and landings. So I shut down my laptop and I look up ahead at 4C, and the congressman is still reading his Kindle. I figure he's just finishing up the page he's on and he'll be shutting it down any minute now. But the minutes pass, and so do the flight attendants right past his seat, and nobody seems to say anything to him about it. Back in 9B, I'm wondering, is there a special exemption for Kindles? Is there a special exemption for congressmen? Shouldn't they have to play by the same rules the rest of us do, particularly when our safety's involved? You'd think the congressman would want to be safe too, especially with all the years he spent building up seniority. Anyway, we're in our final descent now, and he's still reading his Kindle. And we touch down, safely, thank goodness, and only then does he finally stow the thing. I'm annoyed, definitely annoyed. Meanwhile, they give the rest of us, the ones who follow the rules, permission to check our cell phones while we taxi to the gate. So I reach into my pocket for my BlackBerry, which is already on, which has apparently been on for the entire flight. So who's feeling guilty now?